Welcome back, everybody. I am so excited to present to you my newest and latest series, Let's Play Pokemon Shining Pearl Nuzlocke plus full national dex. I am so excited to get into this game. Now, first I wanted to say that I actually sourced the audience, if you will, from various polls. I don't have those pulled up here, but I have the results memorized. So, the first poll was, if you guys, I want this series to be something that you all would like. So the first poll was, do you want me to go fast through the dialogue? Yes, 68%. So we'll be clicking through dialogue, not looking at it. Boom, boom, boom. It's more a hardcore run. Secondly, the other thing was 30-minute episodes. So these episodes will be 30 minutes long, hopefully more than once a week, but right now it's going to be once a week. And they're going to be full high quality. You won't see my face once we get started. I just wanted to, and that will help tell the difference between that and the live stream too. So I didn't, kind of wanted that to be the way we do this. But I wanted to go over the Nuzlocke rules first and foremost. So the mandatory rules are every Pokemon captured must be nicknamed, which is fun. I think that's a cool thing to do in a Let's Play. Let's go. Number 2, when a Pokemon faints, it dies and therefore must either be released or put in a grave box. Released is what we're going to do. We're releasing. And only the first Pokemon that shows up on any given route is catchable. Yes. And I'm adding a twist here. So we're going to stick with the mandatory rules. I'm making my own optional rules. First optional rule, there's no complete wipe. So if my party wipes, I lose all my Pokemon, but I can go back and capture the whatever Pokemon I'm allowed to capture in each area. You can only capture the Pokemon. The first Pokemon that shows up in any given route is catchable. The rest you can't catch. And when I say national dex, what I'll do is come back once we beat the game on Nuzlocke and come back and we'll release the Nuzlocke restriction. This is just for the main story. And then basically how that will work is with the optional rules. So as I mentioned, there's no complete wipe. If I wipe, I just go back and grab the Pokemon and start over again. Not a whole brand new game. You're supposed to actually like permadeath. If you wipe your whole party, you got to start over. We're not doing that. It's a Let's Play series. Just to kind of get that basic rule out of the way. The other rule I'm restricting myself with is I am going to release my starter. Unless it's shiny. If it's shiny, I won't be able to bring myself to release it. But as long as it's not shiny... As long as it's not shiny, I shall release the first one. And once I've gotten another Pokemon, I have to be able to catch the other Pokemon. So as I've caught the first Pokemon in a new area, that's my starter. The other starter goes away because the starters are OP. Anyway, so those are the Nuzlocke rules. I'm going to go ahead and just take those off screen now. I'm going to go ahead and take myself off screen as well. So if you guys, that way you guys can kind of know the difference between... these in a live stream. Plus, I want the game to be at the, at the forefront of what's happening. So let's go ahead and get into it. We're not reading anything, like I said. We're just skipping. I won't be reading it. I'll probably talk about something else. But, I will talk about my impressions of this game. So kind of a funny story. In fact, I will tell the story today about... Oops, I should probably, pick my actual avatar now. I'm just clicking A. Woo! Oh my gosh. Okay. So, the game audio needed to come up a little bit too, so let's go ahead and bring up the audio if we can here. Here it is. Let's go ahead and bring up the game audio just a bit. I don't want it to drown me out, but I am pretty loud, and I want you guys to be able to hear what's happening. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and go... Yeah, I'm way louder than the audio, so it should be fine. And then that kind of looks like me. I mean, not really, but we're going to say it's Mike Will, and I'm going to say Nuzlocke just so I don't get Mike Will Nuz. No, I don't know what I want to call it. Maybe Mike Will NL. I'm going to put NL. I just want to know, I want to be aware of I want to be reminded of the Nuzlocke as I'm playing. I was going to put Nuz. How about just Nuzlocke? That doesn't look right. How about just Mike Will NL? We'll just do NL, Nuzlocke. Alright. There we go, NL. Yeah, I've never recorded in Streamlabs, offline. It's so weird. But, you know, I'm excited to see how these come out. I'm doing this at 7500 bit rate. It should look gorgeous. I'm going to do Tommy, because in my game, it's Clint. Alright, Mike Will Nuzlocke. The time has come to play Nuzlocke. So anyway, kind of the story of what happened today, I was going to tell you guys. So, I've been plotting to get a Series X Xbox, as well as, well, just recently an OLED Switch, because, well, you know, I do play in handheld mode a lot, and the extra screen, you know, I'm not getting any younger. It'll be easier on my eyes. Oh my god, the kickstand too is so great. Oh, the new kickstand. I can't understate enough how awesome the new kickstand is, guys. It is so rad. Anyways, I'm getting distracted here. But I traded in my Xbox One X, my Xbox VCR, you know, the VCR model Xbox. I also traded in my Nintendo Switch and my PS4. What I was able to get was a Nintendo Switch OLED paid in full, straight up, which was beautiful. I was able to get also about enough credit to get a Series X. Not quite, but about the credit for about the retail price. So pretty happy with that. This kind of looks like my Switch now. Awesome. So, yeah, I'm pretty excited. Yeah, latest game console. Okay, can we go out? Oh, we have to go to bed, I think. Right? Or no? Oh, we have to go downstairs. We have to go downstairs. So, there we go. I swear to you, it's not my first time playing this game. So yeah, I have a Switch OLED now, which I'm super excited about. I did lose 18 hours of gameplay in this game, but it was worth it to get the Switch OLED. You know, the GameStop guy was like, our internet's super slow, it's going to take an hour. I'm just like, oh my goodness. I'm going to start a Nuzlocke run anyway, and I didn't really like how my other run came out. I wanted to change the way I did some things. I may even release my starters in my other run just to make it more interesting. So I you know, I'm really getting into this game, so I'm in it for the long run on this game, so I'm not too worried about. I put 18 hours in, and mostly it was to learn the game for you guys anyway. So I don't regret doing that. It will help me speedrun a little bit. I won't, you know. You do have to talk to everybody because some people have TMs and stuff, so I'm just going to be running. Now, the one thing in this game, you have to get the boots. So you're walking really slow. So if you were a speedrunner, the first thing you'd want to do would be to run to those boots, man, because holy crap, you are slow at the beginning. So we're going to get those boots because this is going to be a slog if we do not have our boots. So let's go get boots. Really what we're doing here is picking up whatever from people. We're not listening to what anybody is saying. My playthrough was going pretty well. I have to say, I really have enjoyed this game. I was actually, and I kind of wanted to talk about this in this video too, I was really disappointed in Nintendo Life's review of this game for a couple of reasons. I really trust Nintendo Life, and I feel like they let us down on this one. They gave this game a 6 out of 10. And no, this game is not a 10 out of 10, okay? This game is not a 6 out of 10. It's gorgeous. It doesn't have any bugs. It doesn't have any issues. I mean, think about all the other AAA releases that came out that had bugs and issues, you know? I mean, goodness, this game has had no troubles at all. I mean, it's really, you know... Oh, I have to go into somebody's house here. I really think this game is an 8 out of 10. And maybe even a 9. Like, I really like it. I like it better than all the other 2 Pokemon games that they released, which means it's automatically probably like an 8.5, because Pokemon Sword and Shield were like an 8 to me, and that's including all the DLC. By itself, it's only like a 6. But you put the DLC in there, they did a really good job on the DLC, but yeah, and it's like this game, I have to be honest, it's just very good. They just sort of did everything right. It's a classic Pokemon game. I remember when everybody was complaining, and there's another story. I've got a lot of stories about Pokemon because I'm learning about this. I'm learning this about myself, that I am a Pokemon fan. These Pokemon games come out, and I always play them low key, like, oh, another Pokemon game. I fired this up, and it was magical. I am starting to like Pokemon. I beat Let's Go Pikachu. I beat my first mainline game I didn't play any of the old ones. I know a lot of people are going to be like, what? I mean, I dabbled with them, but I never really played them. The first one I really sat and like played 100 hours of was Sword. And it was okay. But it really got that itch for monster catching in Pokemon. So boom, then when this came out, I was like, man, they're giving it a 6 out of 10 Nintendo Life, but I want to try it. The reviews have been positive by the fans, and that's just it. People were asking for a game like this when Sword was being talked about. The whole thing, they were getting rid of random battles, this and that. And they ended up having both in Sword. But what I'm saying is, because you could walk through the trees and there'd be question marks, or you could, fight, or, you could catch the Pokemon walking around. They took the Pokemon walking around out of this one, but it's because it's a classic game. People were like, oh, they're taking stuff away. I'm like, no, that's not what they're doing. They're not taking stuff away. They are just simply, So, what I feel like... Oh, there he is. They're simply taking you back to a time when, Pokemon was like this. And this is good. The story is good. we're not reading it here, but I went through the story in my first playthrough, and I was reading it very carefully. Because I wanted to know, is this, the same... are we going to be disappointed with the storyline like we have been in the past? Some of these games, so... Yeah, it's enough talking already. I'm not paying attention to dialogue at all. I gotta at least pay attention to when it ends. But I really want my boots, but I'm not gonna have them for a while. This game is kind of slow. But yeah. So, but I mean, it's gorgeous. Look at it. I mean, it's just, and even seeing it in docked, it's just super beautiful. Like, man, I haven't really got to see it too much docked. Oh my goodness. Like, this game is just... It is a polished AAA game. That is one thing, I will say about it. That is how I feel about it. So I'm so excited to get going. We're about to find our starter, and we're going to see if it's shiny. I'll bet you it's not. I'm going to pick Piplup again because I'm going to release it anyways. As soon as we catch our very first Pokemon, I guess it's going to get released. Because of our Nuzlocke run. Okay, come on. Let's go. And I think, technically speaking, the Pokemon we encountered here is this one, so we're not going to be able to catch anything in this area, I don't think. Even though there's a, I don't know, does the starter count? I mean, that's a pretty good starter of the bird, so maybe what we'll do... oh, I don't want this thing. It doesn't matter. Just take Turkey. It doesn't make any difference. Unless it's going to be shiny. I'll have a really hard time getting rid of it if it's going to be shiny. Nah. Turtwig, regular Turtwig. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and do our battle here. Yeah. Just need to get through this part, and then the Nuzlocke part will begin because we will release this starter once we catch our first Pokemon. I don't know. The problem is do we have any Pokeballs? I may have to get to an item shop before we can catch anything. That's a really, really good question. This is so not good. I'll take this briefcase for now. Okay, come on. Alright. Let's get out of here. Okay, so he's worried about a Pokemon. I don't think we have any Pokeballs yet. I just ran through this, I should know. I'll be running through it yet again. Oh well, I like it, so it doesn't matter. I'm not mad about it. Let's see here. Okay. Yep. What was all that craziness about? I mean, if he was angry, he could have just yelled at us or whatever. Yeah, well. You know. Alright. Alrighty. Yeah, so it'll be interesting to see what we get for our Nuzlocke, our first Pokemon. We're definitely going to release that starter in this video too. That'll be satisfying for you guys, I'm sure, because no one's doing that in their own game. Okay, that should be super satisfying. Excited about that. Okay, so, yeah, we'll be good here. Let's, no, what does it say that we're doing here in this, oh, the research lab. So we're just going to a place? Pokemon Research Lab is where? It's our house, right? Yeah. Those are all people's houses, so it's gotta be, maybe it's this building? That was random. Okay. Maybe I have to go some. Oh, that's right. You have to go this way, I think. There we go. I don't have any Pokeballs, right? Because this will be our first if I have a Pokeball, but I may not. Well, I guess it's the first one we encounter, so it doesn't matter if I have a Pokeball or not. In this area, this is what we have to catch, but we're gonna run because we don't have Pokeballs. Because I'm not fighting with Turtwig, that's the thing. Or releasing Turtwig, so I'm just gonna run for all these battles. Of course, it got me into a random battle like right away after the one. Game, you must know I'm trying to do a Let's Play here. Work with me. I don't have multiple time to do multiple takes. You know, Jiminy Christmas. Talking to people, yes, I know. Okay. We have to go through yet more Pokemon that we can't catch. Ooh, a potion. I was like, are you gonna give me a Pokeball? Because I could really use a Pokeball. Nah. That's not what's happening here. Okay, here we go. Trying to get to some Nuzlocke action before our half hour's up here, guys. Alright. Pokemon Research Lab, here we go. Out of here. See you later. See you later, buddy. Ha! Your friends seem to be really paid. This game is good. I mean, the dialogue's great. You know, it's real breezy. It's not, you know, but it's so much better than Sword and Shield. Sorry. I hope I don't anger anybody, but this game is so much better. Like, I legit want to keep playing it. Oh, no, no, we're not nicknaming Turtwig because we're releasing Turtwig. Sure, yeah. Nope, we're releasing you, Turtwig. I'm sorry. You must go. Hashtag RIP Turtwig in the comments below. It's savage. I'm gonna release him. It's gonna be savage. I'll make a short with me releasing him too. I got a couple shorts coming. I got some tricks up my sleeves. Yes. What would have happened if I said no? He wasn't gonna give me the Pokedex? I mean, really? Give me a Pokeball to go with that Pokedex? I think I can get some from the town here real quick. Because we need to go catch that Starly since we can actually catch that thing. That's actually a really good Pokemon, so that's going to be basically my starter replacement, which is kind of fine. And we'll release Turtwig. Hopefully we get a shiny in this video. It doesn't seem like you get them near the beginning of the game, though. I mean, I know it's in this game it's like 1 in 4096, which is down from 1. They said the original Pokemon Diamond was like 1 in 9000 on shiny odds, and this game is like 1 in 4096. So I don't know. Then you have to like, you can get it all the way down to 1 in 99, but it's a huge pain in the butt, as you know. If you're a fan of Pokemon, how that goes. You do the charms and all that stuff, and so yeah, it's just kind of whatever. But Gives me the tour here. Yeah, I'd like to buy a Pokeball so I can do my Nuzlocke. Yes. Yes, we're gonna heal up at the Pokemon Center, and we're gonna buy a freaking Pokeball also. If you would please let me go into the store. There we go. Okay. Yes, you may. I am here to buy a Pokeball, or some Pokeballs, actually. No, I don't want one Pokeball. What are you doing? There we go. I don't want 40 Pokeballs either. Let's go with, like, 10. I usually, at this point, like to pick up... I mean, whenever they put new stuff on the store, I always like to pick it up regardless. And you get the Premier Ball, which is always nice. And then I always like to pick up one of each of the status effect things. Just because, especially in a Nuzlocke run, just because you never know when you're going to come across the need for that quickly, because you're just not, you're at more of a disadvantage. My rules for potions is I can use them, so there's no rules against potions. That's not a standard Nuzlocke rule. That's usually an optional Nuzlocke rule. So we are not doing the potions. I like to use items, so I'm not going to do that. It would just make me not enjoy the gameplay. So I kind of customized this Nuzlocke run just around my needs to have a good Let's Play, you know. I want it to be challenging, but also interesting for people to watch. So it's kind of, you know, a little bit of everything there. Okay, boom, come on, do. All right, let's go get something so we can do the satisfying. The release of the Kraken, aka releasing my starter. Okay. Am I supposed to go in here first? I can't remember. Oh, no. Oh, now I'm not supposed to be afraid of the tall grass. I think I'm just going this way. Okay, so... Okay, so this is our first encounter anyways, so it's pretty common. So we're going to go ahead and I'm going to try to just straight up catch this thing. At first, if that does not work, we will get it down. I'm just afraid the starter is going to overwhelm it. Okay, well... Yeah, I'm afraid the effective is just going to wipe them out in one hit, and we really need them. There we go. Nice. Okay, so that's our first Nuzlocke. So now what we're going to do... I am actually going to name this one Nuzlocke. I think that makes sense. We do have to name the Pokemon. That's part of the other rule. Turtwig's not named because we're getting rid of him right now. Okay, so there we go. We want to name our Pokemon. If you're playing along with me at home, this is kind of how you do Nuzlocke. If you guys are interested, we're going to call this one Nuzlocke. Nuz. You guys let me know, you know, the various, your opinions. I know there's a lot of house rules with Nuzlocke. Let me know, am I doing it wrong? You know, this is my first Nuzlocke, so, you know, but I am getting better at Pokemon in general, so... Did a lot of the min-maxing and a lot of, like, fighting and stuff like that, and Sword and Shields and raids and stuff, so I definitely am getting more involved with it. Okay, so, oh yes, we need to release our starter. Alright, so you guys ready for this? Let's see here. If I can remember how to release him, that would be good. I think, maybe I can't do that yet. I wonder if that's the problem. Oh, maybe I have to... Oh, I wonder if boxes have to be unlocked. Maybe. I wonder if that's what it is. Okay, what we will do then in the interim... I think boxes have to be unlocked, so that maybe next video... We will put Nuzlocke at the top of the party, and we will not bring in Turtwig. And as soon as we can release Turtwig, we will. I think the issue is that I have to have the boxes unlocked. And a lot of stuff in this game is just gated like that. Behind stuff. So let's just progress as much as we can with our remaining time here. Okay, so... Yeah, I have to tell our mom, so we're going back, basically. And we're going to, we are actually going to do a couple of fights, because we do want to level up the new Pokemon before things get too crazy. Oh, is it not going to let me fight anything since I have to go back to Mom or something? Oh, it's just being really low encounter rate. Okay, I was like, what is going on? So more than likely it's just Starly versus Starly, which shouldn't be an issue, I don't think. I don't think so. Using status effects is never a good move at this low end. I mean, you're going to want to use attacks. And you're not using status effects this early. You know, the AI is just not good in this game. Yeah, it seems like, I mean, it's a pretty even fight, I guess. But see, you can notice right away, this makes the game much harder, right? Because you'd be one-shotting this thing with Turtwig, right? I mean, there's no way this fight would even be a thing if you had Turtwig. It would just be like, it would be over, right? So I think that's kind of the appeal with Nuzlocke, is it's a little bit more, it does slow the game down, I guess, a little bit, because I'd already beat this thing if I, you know, so it does drag the game out, I suppose, a little bit. But, you know, obviously once you get, you know, stronger, then, ooh, this is going to be close. Do I have a heal? Ah, but see, I remembered that I was doing a Nuzlocke, and I brought a potion. So again, that would be my advice. If you're doing a Nuzlocke, you're going to get hit hard in the beginning because you need to level up your Pokemon. And you will have to do a lot of grinding to level up. And especially if you're doing what I'm doing and not using your starter. Because that's like another layer even beyond that, you know. And this is hard, as you can see, you know. They're definitely... I think I'm going to come out on top here. Yep, just barely. But boy, that's not easy, you know. But see, boom, you get a level. And then, you know, everything's good. You know, you get a level. So I think we'll wrap this video up here if I can get back to see Mom. And we will wrap that up. We're not going to do any more fighting, I don't think. I just wanted to see how that was going to go. But it's pretty, yeah, it's going to be a little on the grindy side. I might have you guys skip some of the grind. I might do some of that grinding on my own this weekend, just so next time I do a Let's Play, you're not having to see all that grinding. But I'll do a poll and see if you guys want me to show the grinding in the video or not. And that's kind of how we're doing these. We're just sort of, you know, polling the audience and making these videos based on your guys' feedback. And this whole video is based on your guys' feedback, so I hope you guys liked it. And, you know, let me know further. If you didn't like something, just let me know. It really helps. If you did like something, let me know. It's always good. It's, you know, a lot of the times, you know, with these types of things, this series is for you. And this is something I'm so excited to bring to you, high quality content. But I also want to shape the content to how you guys like it. So let me know in the comments below what you think of this. It's definitely a more coherent, concise video. You know, live streams can get rambly. This is just me focusing on specific content. I do tell stories. That's something else I always do anyway. So that'll probably something I'll continue to do. But for the most part, it's a little bit different vibe than live stream. More action, more quick moving, more about the game, and more about basically just, you know, showing the game and not my face the whole time, which is nothing wrong with that. But you know, really makes the game the star, and the game is the star here in this series, and it should be. This is an amazing title. So I got the guidebook. You know, again, you have to unlock things in this game, so you know, we'll be doing that together, I guess. So I'm trying to push as much as I can through the story here, and again, the benefit is that we're one of the benefits of this is that we're not reading any of this. Now I can go in, there's something I didn't do at the beginning of this, and I will do it before the next video, is change the text speed to fast. I forgot to do that, but I think for the first video it's fine that we didn't do that, because it slows things down just a little bit. But I think in the next video, that is what we will do. So that way the dialogue boxes go a little bit faster, and we just skip it. I'm on normal, I think, which is also fine. But, you know, we're looking at about half an hour here. So, we're about to wrap it up. But I hope you guys enjoyed this first Let's Play episode of my Pokemon Shining Pearl, a Nuzlocke attempt, if you will. Let me know what your feedback is in the comments below. You know, one episode a week is kind of probably what it's going to be just in my schedule right now. But I would like to get in... and we did stream Paper Mario for like an hour and a half, but I would like to get in solid blocks, maybe do 2 of these a week, 3 of these a week, so you're not waiting for the next episode. But I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I hope y'all are having a great day. See you next time.